For some people, a lion is just another animal, but it has great importance in Chinese culture. They believe when a lion stomps its feet, the earth and the heavens shake. When the Chinese New Year arrives, everyone gets eager to watch the lion dance. It is a splendid Chinese tradition that combines dance, music, and martial arts into one performance. Since ancient times, the lion dance has been popular and passed down from generation to generation. The sight of dancing immediately reminds them of their hometowns, giving them hope for tomorrow despite today's hardships. There are two lion dance styles called Northern and Southern. The Southern lion dance is more common and expressive. By jumping, moving, dodging, pouncing, spinning, and leaping, the performers present the lion as fierce and lively. Picking the lettuce is a Southern lion dance performance. The two lions compete for a head of lettuce. The one who dances with the best footwork and body movements wins the contest. There have been many performers who dedicated their whole life to become lion dancers, but Gyun is different. He actually never thought of becoming a performer, but he does love watching lion dance. Gyun gets past the crowd to watch the performance closely, but a muscular guy named Chad catches him. He bullies Gyun and takes away his money envelope. Suddenly, a performer in a red lion suit snatches the envelope and challenges Chad to a lettuce-picking competition. The masked performer is definitely an expert, and her moves are impressively smooth. Within just a few minutes, she defeats Chad and returns the envelope to Gyun. Chad can't take this humiliation and wants to know the face behind the red lion. Gyun helps the performer get away by offering a ride on his bicycle. They reach the top of a hill where beautiful cotton tree flowers are growing. The performer reveals her identity, and her name is also Gyun. Actually, it's a common girl name, but Gyun has this name because his parents believe it will bring him good luck. The girl is actually a dance champion and ambassador of the upcoming annual lion dance competition. She wants Gyun to join the competition and also gives him the lion head. He needs to be brave and hear the inner voice that says, "Don't be a puny cat that always gets bullied, be a fierce lion." Suddenly, a flower drops on his head. It's considered a good sign, but Gyun is still unsure. He goes back home to have dinner with his grandma. Afterward, he makes a call to his parents who have been away from home for years. They work in Guangzhou at a construction site day and night to earn enough money to give Gyun a good future. However, all the poor boy wants is to meet his parents. The lion dance competition also has good prize money, and it's occurring in the city where his parents work. Gyun sees it as a good opportunity to make his parents proud. Every New Year's night, he prays for his parents to return, but this time he prays to win the competition. Gyun will definitely need a few team members, so the next morning, he rushes to his best friend Kat. He refuses at first, but then he notices the beautiful girls on the competition poster and agrees to join in. The next thing they need is a drummer. Kat knows a chubby guy named Doggy that is good at chopping meat, so he may be good with drumsticks too. Doggy agrees to be the drummer just for the free food and accommodation. Gyun feels really proud after forming his team. He marches across the street holding onto the lion's head. Suddenly, Chad and his mates teach there. He humiliates Gyun's poor parents and destroys the lion's head. Afterward, they beat Gyun and his friends, causing several bruises. The poor boys stand on a high roof and stare at the lion dance teams of the village. They look so professional, and Gyun wants to be like them. He wants to stop being a pussycat who gets bullied. He wants to roar like a fearless lion. After getting a new spark of motivation, they go to the temple to find the best lion dancer, someone who may agree to teach them. They wait for days to meet the old man living in the temple. He gives them a map to the great teacher, but the boys end up in the wrong place. The old man gives another map, but it doesn't work either. Finally, the boys take the old man along with them to reach the teacher's location. Surprisingly, it's a salted fish shop. There's only one man named Qiang Sifu working there, but he doesn't look like a professional lion dancer at all. After staring at him closely, the boys notice the hidden talent in the fisherman and start following him. They help him in delivering fish and ask to teach him lion dance in return. Qiang keeps refusing, but the boys don't want to give up so soon. After bearing them for days, Qiang finally explodes and insults the boys. Gyun replies with his favorite poet Li Bai quote, "All things in their being are good for something." Gyun believes they must have some talent. He's tired of being stepped on and humiliated. He wants to earn some respect for himself and the courage to face the world. His words inspire Qiang, and he agrees to teach them. Every day they work out with Qiang and eat a lot of fish to gain some muscles. One night at the dinner table, Kat accidentally spills about their training in front of Chiang's wife. She seems angry and leaves. After a while, she comes back with Chiang's dance costume. She offers to work on the deliveries so Qiang can teach the boys. The boys get impressed by her support and promise to take care of the deliveries and practice in their spare time. Qiang used to be a great lion dancer, but it wasn't enough to earn a living. After marrying, it became more difficult, and he ended up working as a fisherman. However, he wants the boys to follow their dream. After a few weeks of practice, Qiang suggested Gyun and his team have a friendly match with another team. They will compete to pick the lettuce, but the other team is highly trained. They knock down Gyun and his friends in no time. The poor boys lose hope and feel like losers. Qiang can't see them like that and cheer them up. They may lack talent and strength, but they have the biggest thing one needs to achieve success. It's determination. The next day, they start practicing walking on poles. Days pass by quickly and they reach the selection day. To qualify for the competition, they must fight the opponent that gets a draw. Gyun has named his team the Saltfish, and they will be competing against the one who defeated them in the friendly match. Qiang goes out to bring water, but on his way back he sees his wife working on the deliveries. She has to handle all the work alone, and Qiang starts feeling ashamed. He tells her to rest, but she doesn't agree. For her, Qiang gave up on his dream and she still regrets it. This time, he should follow his passion. Qiang rushed back to the competition, but it ended already. The Saltfish team is quietly sitting in a corner. Qiang thought they lost, but he was wrong. They have qualified to compete in Guangzhou. They enjoy a hearty feast to celebrate their win, but Gyun has to leave in between. His parents have finally returned. He thanks God for listening to his prayers and rushes back home. Unfortunately, it's not for a moment, as his parents only returned because his father is ill. He fell down at the construction site and went into a coma. Only a miracle can bring him back. Gyun's wish was granted, but he forgot to pray for his parents' well-being. Now Gyun is the man of the house. He promises his team he'll come back for the competition and rides the bus to Guangzhou. He'll be working in his father's place. Gyun needs to earn enough to support his family and treat his father. The construction site job is not enough, so he works on several other part-time jobs as well. He never gets enough food to eat or a good place to sleep. His hands and feet are full of bruises, but he doesn't give up. His friends and Qiang are also helping the Gyun family so Gyun can return for the competition, but it feels like a dream now. On a rainy evening, Gyun was delivering a parcel when he met the same girl again. She feels sad to know that Gyun gave him. She left this career path because her father wanted her to, but she would have loved to see someone with the same name as her competing in the lion dance. The competition is drawing near and the city is full of dance teams from the whole country. Gyun encounters one of them too. They humiliate him for delivering cold food and call him a loser. This reminds Gyun that he was supposed to be a fierce lion, but his fate ruined everything. He wants to find a better job in another city, but before moving on, he wants to live his dream for a while. Gyun gets on the building roof in the middle of the night and does a lion dance till dawn. Afterward, he leaves the lion head there and rushes to catch the bus. Today is the final lion dance competition. Gyun's workmate drags him to have a look at the competition till they wait for the bus. Qiang has joined the competition in Gyun's place. He's too old to win, but he wants to show Gyun that one should never give up. After introducing his team in a unique way, Qiang moves forward to the first round. All the teams must cross the narrow bridge and the poles to reach the golden ball. Only 4 teams will move to the semi-finals. All the other teams have an advantage of having 2 lions, but Saltfish has only 1. They are pushed away by others, so Qiang shows his hidden weapon. It's not some impressive trick, but his smelly fisherman's feet that make the opponents move aside. But a few smart performers brought air freshers. Saltfish was going to lose this round, but suddenly another one of their lions appeared from behind. It's Gyun. He jumps over the other performers and climbs up the pole to grab the golden ball. Everyone starts to cheer for them. Even Chad admires his efforts. 4 teams have reached the finals. They're going to dance on a wobbling platform without stepping on the fruits spread on the ground. The last one standing wins. Chad's team is defeated, but Saltfish makes it to the finals. Now they are the only ones representing their village. Their opponent team is one who insulted Gyun for delivering. Now they'll see who's the real loser. They will compete in picking the lettuce. The one who gets the flower garland first wins the competition. The opponent team steps on Gyun's foot and pushes him down, but he keeps hanging on and jumps back at the garland. The flowers get torn between the 2 teams and the match is declared a tie. To choose a winner, both teams must perform on the poles and judges will decide the results. The opponent team dances flawlessly on the poles and sets the standards really high. Gyun's foot is injured, but he believes that a real lion will fight till the end. He swallows the pain and gets on the poles. He and Cat conquers all the steps and now they just need to jump on the final platform. Gyun stops for a while and stares at the sky pillar. It represents a reminder to the lions that there's always a mountain they can't conquer. Gyun has already challenged his fate and he's going to change history. The audience is shocked at his intentions, but they still cheer for him. The weather gets windy, and the pillar is shaking. Doggy and Chad rush to hold on to the pillar while Gyun takes over the drum. Seeing her, the other teams get on the drums too. They all encourage the Saltfish team. Gyun asks Cat to give him a push and he jumps towards the sky pillar. Everyone sees him falling down in the water, but he has already put his lion head on the sky pillar. He conquered all he ever wished for. He made his parents proud, did the miracle to wake up his dad, and most importantly, he succeeded in becoming a fierce lion. It's all about determination. Once you decide to conquer the impossible, there's nothing in the world that can stop you.